Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful crop top with a cut together sleeve and a rope. I'll also show you how to make the skirt. This will be the first part of the tutorial, the cutting part. I'll be uploading another video to show you how I joined it. If this is what you like to learn, please continue watching and don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you. So I'll be making use of my basic bodice block for this top. This block will serve for the front and the back pattern. There's a 0.5 inch allowance in front that I'll use for the front because the front will have a joining while the back will be cut on fold. The back will be cut on fold while the front will have a joining. So the length of this top, the total length of this top is 19 inches, but the length of my bodice block is 17 inches. This is because there will be a band attached to it. I don't want to cut it together. I want to attach a band to it. I'll be attaching a band of 2 inches to give me this 19-inch length I want. So there will be some modification I'll do to this block to give us that bat wing top. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be extending the shoulder line and the bust line outward. I'm going to be extending it outward. So that is me extending from the point where the shoulder end, you extend the line outward. You repeat the same thing for the bust line. So on that line that you extended outward for the shoulder, you're going to be marking 8 inches. 8 inches. You can make it longer if you want. You can make it shorter, but this is how I want. This is where I want the length of the top to stop. Then on the bust line that you extended, you mark 4 inches. You mark 4 inches. You can make it longer again. Then you connect the 2 points together. Connect the 4-inch and the 8-inch point together. So the next thing you're going to do is come down to the side of the block. You come up by 3.5 inches. Mark 3.5 inches. Then you join it to that extended 4 inches that you just marked. Use your curve rule or you can use your hand. Try to use my curve rule to curve it. So this is how your sleeve will look like. So this is just it for the sleeve. So the next thing, you can go ahead and cut at this point, but this is me explaining the 0.5 inch in front. I'll be slashing it open, but I'll also close it up. So the reason is because of the band and the rope. So I came up by 2 inch the center front on the main, not on the sewing allowance, the center front. I came up by 2 inch, then I marked it, then went in by ½ inch on the main block, not on the sewing allowance I added. Then you join the 2 points together. You join the 2 points together. So I'll be attaching a band to it. So I'll just give a brief illustration how the band will sit. This is me marking my 2 inches for the band. The 2 inches are marked on 3, but I'm not cutting it together. I just want to show you how it's going to look like when you join it. So this is how it will look like. So on the same band, you're going to go in by 1.5 inch. This is just for you to rhyme with this line that you initially curved. You see, just rhyme it there. So this is when you're joining the band. This is how it should look. We are going to join the band separately, the rope separately. So that is the band. Mind you, I am not going to cut it together with this pattern. It's just for you to see how it will sit. So I'll go ahead and cut out the pattern. I'll cut out for the back first. So I have placed my pattern on my fabric. I'll be cutting the back pattern first. Remember I said this pattern will serve for the front and the back. So I folded in that 0.5 inch that I initially marked while I was cutting the pattern. So I folded my fabric into two for the back this way. Then I placed my pattern on it. Remember, I told you the length of the total length is 19, while I'll be adding a band of 2 inches. So I've folded the band. So I'm just cutting out the pattern without the band. I'll go ahead and cut it. And so after cutting it, I extended the sleeve by additional 2 inches because I'll be doing a turn up. So this is how it is when it's open. This is my back panel. Let me go ahead and cut the front for you to see. So this is the front. So here I have opened out that 0.5 inch that I folded while cutting the back. So I'm just cutting out the neck for the front because the neck is deeper than that of the back. So this is it. Again, I'll go in I'll fold the band in, but before then I want to cut out that mark I did, that half-inch mark that I did while I was cutting the pattern. So this is how it is. So I'll go ahead and fold in the band. I'll fold it inside so that you see how it is when cutting. So I'll go ahead and repeat the same thing, but this time there is a 0.5 inch allowance, unlike the back that I just cut on fold. I'm going to cut it, then open it for you to see. So again, I'll add the extra 2 inch I added for the sleeve extension. So this is how it's going to look when you open it up. You see how it is. So by the time you join by that half-inch, you have like a vent in front. This will help the rope sit properly after attaching the band. So after you attach the band before attaching the rope. To cut this skirt, I'll be folding my fabric this way. I'll first of all fold it into two like this. Then I'll go ahead and fold it again, this time like in a triangular form. This is how to get a semicircle or 180 degrees cycle. And you go ahead and get all your measurements. I'm just illustrating, showing you how to go about it. So after cutting it, you get your radius and cut it. So when you open it up, you see that you've gotten a semicircle or a 180-degree cycle. So the basic measurement we need for this skirt is the length of the skirt and your waist. That's the circumference of your waist. So the waist I'll be using for this skirt is 30 and I'll be using the length 45. So there's a formula for getting the radius of the semicircle. The formula is your waist circumference divided by 3.14. So when I divided 32 by 3.14, I got 10 inches. So to cut out this dress, first of all, I'll add this 10 inches to the total length of the skirt, which is 45 inches. So 10 plus 45 will give me 55 inches. So I'll go ahead and mark out my 55 inches first. I'll mark out my 55 inches. Mind you, I'm still going to cut out my 10 inch, but I just want to get the length first. Not the length. The length, I added 10 inches to the length to cut out. So after cutting out these 55 inches, I'll then go ahead and cut out the 10-inch radius that I got. So by the time you minus it from this 55, you will now arrive at the actual skirt length. So it's very simple. Please note that I added 2-inch zip allowance to my waist measurement before calculating the radius. So this is how it's going to look. I'm going to attach a band and a zip, then go ahead and hem it. And that is it for the skirt. Very simple. So this is the end of the cutting part of this tutorial. Kindly stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.